Welcome to this explainer for Hiss, the super colorful card game all about slithering snakes. So if you're looking for a game that's quick, fun, and just perfect for the whole family, well, you've definitely found it. The whole idea is simple. You're matching colors to build these awesome long snakes. And in the next few minutes, we're going to teach you everything you need to know. We'll get you from just opening the box to playing your very first game super fast. Ready? Let's get started. All right, so let's dive right in. First things first, what's the objective? What are you actually trying to do in this game? Well, it's beautifully simple. Your goal is to build as many complete snakes as you possibly can. See, every time you finish a snake, all of its cards go into your pile. And at the end of the game, the player with the most cards wins. Easy as that. Okay, so now you know the goal. Let's get this game set up and ready to play. And don't worry, it's super fast. Okay, step 1, grab all the cards and give them a really good shuffle. Step 2, just fan them all out face down right on your playing surface. And for the last step, just grab one of those cards, flip it face up, and pop it in the middle. That's your starter card. So who goes first? The youngest player gets to kick things off. After that, play just moves clockwise around the table. Now, taking your turn is really easy. It always starts the exact same way. You draw one card from that face-down fan of cards. Okay, you've got your card. Now what? Well, you look at all the snakes on the table and ask yourself one simple question. Does the color on your card match an open end of a snake that's already in play? If the answer is yes, fantastic. You just place your card right next to it and make that snake even longer. And if the answer is no big deal. You just place your cards somewhere else on the table to start a whole new snake. And by the way, there's a term for these unfinished snakes. They're called snakes under construction. You know, pretty self-explanatory. These are the ones that you can still add cards to. Ooh, and you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for these guys, the rainbow head and tail cards. They're wild. What does that mean? It means they match any color. So a rainbow head or tail can connect to anything on the table, which makes them super useful. And once you've placed your one card, guess what? Your turn is over. That's literally it. Play just passes to the next person. Okay, so we're building snakes, making them longer, starting new ones, but how do you actually score? Let's talk about how you win a snake. For a snake to be considered complete, it has to have 3 key parts. You need a head card, you need a tail card, and you need at least one of these midsection cards in between them. So, what happens when the card you just played is the final piece a snake needs? Well, you win it. You get to shout hiss, which is always fun, and then you scoop up all the cards from that finished snake. They all go into your personal score pile, also known as your snake pit. Now, check this out because this is a really cool move. Let's say you see 2 different snakes under construction out there. If you draw a middle piece that just so happens to match the open ends on both of those snakes, you can use it to connect them. Bam! You've just created one giant snake. All right, let's talk about the end of the game. How does this all wrap up? So when does all this slithering fun actually come to an end? It's actually really simple. The game is over as soon as the very last card is drawn from the fan. Once that happens, it's time to count up your score. Everybody takes their snake pit, counts the total number of cards they collected, and, you guessed it, the player with the most cards is the winner.
But you might be wondering, what if there's a tie? Good question. If 2 or more players have the exact same number of cards, there's a tiebreaker. Those players look at all the snakes they collected, and whoever built the single longest snake, that person wins the tie.
All right, before we send you off to play, let's go over just a couple of quick tips to help you get that first win. Okay, 3 really important things to keep in mind. First, make sure you have a big playing area, because trust me, these snakes can get super long and twisty. Second, if you have a choice between completing 2 different snakes, always go for the longer one. It gets you more cards. And finally, a key rule reminder. You can only add cards to the open ends of a head or a tail piece. And that's really all there is to it. You now know everything you need to play Hiss. So go on, have fun building some snakes.